So this is day 3, looking for Power Blade 2, not really, looking for things to buy to flip our way to Power Blade 2. You guys have been along for the entire ride. And last episode, if you were privy to that information, Robert was supposed to return.
I wasn't here last week because I was out kayaking. This weekend, I'm in town. I'm so excited. The night before, I'm like going to bed early. Guess what? I'm a tired little boy.
I don't know where he is. Don't know where he is. He's not out of bed. He can't wake up today. Hopefully he joins us later on in the day. I can go grab and pick him up, but the show must freaking go on. We got some things to find, and there are garage sales everywhere. On, guys, we are getting ready to continue our quest to track down Power Blade 2. We won't find Power Blade 2, but the idea is to flip our way to a grail that we've been wanting for a long time, and we just can't get ourselves to pull the pin on spending $900 on an NES game. So we've already been out doing some of this, chipping away at that total, and we're gonna continue. Turning right. We are heading to a sale in Urbandale, Iowa. I'm gonna turn her down so she doesn't keep interrupting us. I'm flying solo right now, but we're gonna meet up with Robert a little bit later and do some more looking. But let's go, and hopefully we find some goods. Oh yeah. This first sale is kind of unique because I actually found it on Craigslist. I was sniffing around the night before and I was looking on Craigslist. I don't have Facebook, so I can't really look at Facebook Marketplace, but I saw a sale that said they had video games, Xbox, Wii games, and I said, okay. And they opened, and it was a Saturday only sale. So I went. Right, so this sale we're going to is out of town, and I found it on Craigslist, but it's a Saturday only sale. I usually don't use Craigslist very often or Facebook Marketplace for garage sales because I've got a viewpoint on it. Yeah, you can kind of know maybe what a place is going to have, but I also feel like you're dragging yourself to the competition. There's a lot of people out here doing this. I have better luck, and traditionally I have over the last 4 or 5 years, of going to the sales that aren't posted. The ones that are in weird little rough parts of town, on side streets, not on main roads. But the fact that this doesn't start till 8 o'clock, I'm trying to get there about a half hour early so that I can kind of be one of the first people there. And it's a Saturday only sale. Had this been posted online and been a Thursday, Friday, Saturday sale, I wouldn't even bother. It doesn't even matter what they say they have because it would be picked clean like a Thanksgiving turkey. What do you got on the shirts?
50 cents.
Okay. So we got 3 shirts, 50 cents a piece. I don't think any of this stuff is super old, but a pretty cool Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt. Again, 50 cents a piece. So I don't know. These are right around Robert and I's size. We both wear a large. This American Idiot shirt is brand new. So I think I'll flip that. It's a large. And then this N64 shirt looks like a common, you know, what you would buy at a Target or something. But for 50 cents a piece, I think I had to give it a shot. So yeah, we've really changed the scope a lot in this series, you know, looking for video games, movies, toys usually, and then here I am walking out of a sale with shirts. I've always just kind of evolved what I'm looking for. Lately, clothes have kind of crept in there, shirts in particular, some hats. Just anything we can flip to make a profit, because you got to make your time spent doing this stuff worth it. And if you're not buying something that you can flip, then you're going in the hole. You're wasting a lot of time. So yeah, these shirts, I don't think we're going to make a ton off of them, but you know, we did already sell the Green Day shirt for $9.99, and I paid $1.50 for this whole lot. So I'm doing okay.
Little thing you should know about me is I'm not a morning person. So I'm terrible at getting out of bed. My alarm went off at 6:30. I was like, snooze, snooze. And I was like, hey, I'm just gonna sleep for another hour, then I'll come join you. 8 o'clock comes around, snooze. 9 o'clock comes around, snooze.
Good morning. All right, now we are cooking with freaking gasoline. A Nintendo Wii in the box. Filming sucks. I did a really poor job filming. Sometimes, maybe if you're watching this, you probably are like, what's he even picking up there? I don't even know what that is. It's a complete in box Wii.
So finding a CIB Wii in the wild is so crazy. Just finding consoles and CIB stuff in the wild is so cool. Seeing this footage that Wes filmed of this pickup, I didn't even know what it was. I just saw a little black box in the corner, and then he's like, oh, that's a CIB Wii, and I was like, are you sure? Just looks like a black corner. But it is a CIB Wii. I saw it in person. It's over there. I can see it right now. It's really cool to see, but I need to be there to film because he doesn't know how to film.
This last day, last day you just want to sell things.
Yeah, I get it. Now I can't get the damn thing back in
Want me to
there.
help you?
I don't know how the heck. Basic shapes here, and I'm struggling. It's a rectangle. Shouldn't be too hard. About 10 minutes into the day, we just got a CIB Wii. Has an extra Wii mode in it. I did not see this in there, but there was the manual and everything, so I could have just missed it. There was the game in there. This is a day 2 sale. They had 50 on this. I asked her if she could come down. She came down to 40. I didn't want to quite go 50 on it because I would really chew into my margins there. I did miss it on some games though. She said she had games yesterday. So somehow this made it all the way through the sale. But yeah, we're off to a pretty good start. We've got stuff at both garage sales we've hit. So let's keep the train a-rolling. CIB, Nintendo Wii, the black model. The one that doesn't play GameCube games, so not something we're super excited about, but collectors do get excited about this stuff. This is the one that comes with New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And yeah, I did have to negotiate a little bit. Got out of there with this thing for $40. It's probably gonna go for about $1.20, but it was missing the soundtrack CD. So is it really complete? It's really not without that. But the Game Hunting Gods. You may not think they exist. 3 days later at a pawn shop. Why would I find this? You tell me that hunting gods don't exist. Explain this to me right now. Get ready for some major strikeouts here. Day started off pretty good. You know, we found some shirts. We did find video game related stuff. We found the Wii, and now it's going to go downhill. Is this all you have for games over here?
Yes, it is.
Damn, we found a Super Nintendo. Yellowed though, like crazy. Man, sometimes you just gotta know when to fold them, guys. Unfortunately, I can't spend $150 on that bit of garage sale, especially with just Super Mario All-Stars. There's no margin there.
Super Nintendo in the wild. This is just crazy footage to see. It's insane. It was yellowed. Obviously $150 for this thing. That is stupid. But guys, it's just so cool to see that stuff out in the wild. You never see like retro consoles. Like, it's just so cool.
I mean, it's not the nicest looking Super Nintendo, and it has Mario All-Stars with it. But boy, are they proud of this Super Nintendo. $150 on this thing. Not huge into negotiating at garage sales, especially if I know it's a good deal, obviously. But I did ask on that one, and he said he could come down 10%. Still, I don't think the money was there. It was cool as hell to see, honestly maybe would have done 40 or 50 on it. So anyway, had to leave it for some schmuck to maybe come in and say, oh my god, a Super Nintendo, I gotta buy it. Wasn't for us, but it is cool seeing a Super Nintendo in 2022. Doesn't happen very often. You know, especially in the vein of what we're doing in this series of trying to get to Power Blade 2, I just couldn't pull the pin on it. So let me know in the comment section below, would you have snatched that Super Nintendo for $1.50 or $1.40, $1.35, whatever it'd be at with 10% off? Okay, I'm up.
10 o'clock comes around, I'm like, okay, I'm up. And I was like, let me go grab some coffee, and then I'll head over to your place. You can pick me up. We'll finish off 2 more hours. All right, got my coffee. Ready to garage sale.
What do you got on the games over here? Okay. Finally, we found some more freaking games, PS2, PS3 stuff. No real heavy hitters here, but I think I even say in the footage, we have a convention coming up, and it's good to have like a section that's like $5 games-ish. We have a convention coming up, and these would be great for like our $5 bin, and they go quick at those. Probably not eBay worthy here, but I know I will probably triple up on what I paid for those. So paid 20 for that whole stack. Not super sexy, but that's just how game hunting goes. Yeah. Cash money at a convention. Yeah. No eBay fees. Do you have to pay taxes on that stuff? I don't know. Alright, I didn't get the best footage. This is a Moog expression pedal, so it's like a volume pedal. It can be used on like piano, but it also can be used on guitar. They only wanted $5 for it, and he said it's never been used. And sold comps are like around 45 to 50. So I think we're gonna do pretty dang good on that. If you are going to just be game hunting in 2022, it's gonna be a long road for you. I mean, we have had a couple hitters today, but you gotta kind of expand your scope. Just think about the other areas you're knowledgeable in, rather. Learn how to talk, dumbass. Very important. I know a little bit about music. Played in a band that was on the road for a long time, and that pedal just jumped out at me. I didn't even see it on first glance because I go in kind of with blinders on. I'm always looking for movies, toys, video games, movies, toys, video games. And but I seen it kind of as I was getting ready to leave, actually. and just asked the question. He said, hey, it's never been used. I said, what do you want for it? He said, $5. If we can turn 5 into 45, that's pretty good. Take some fees off there, and with a decent chunk of change. So trying to work my way back home so we can pick up Roberto. But that's appearing to be easier said than done because I keep seeing garage sale signs. But I'm on my way to you, Robert. I'm on my way.
So I get over to Wes's. It's 10 o'clock. Still waiting.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Getting a little warm out here, but doing good.
Yeah. At least it's got a breeze.
Yes, for sure. This was a fun sale. This ET board game, I got excited. The nostalgic blood started pumping through my veins. Like, oh yeah. I was so pumped up to see this thing, and it turns out it's not even really worth a lot. But I was thinking, like, this is a cool display piece for somebody. You know, in their game room, ET, yes, I'm an 80s kid, 90s kid, look at my game room, that type of thing. It only goes for like 10 or 15 bucks. We got some awesome wrestlers here and this really cool wrestling ring. So we got this huge, wicked cool toys ring. Various wrestlers. I spent 20 on everything in this ET board game. I don't even know what this is worth. This is missing the ring apron. But these are going for like 120 bucks. I left my name and number for if there's other accessories, but I think even for parts, I can probably get 75 out of that. So we'll see how it goes. So I think we'll do pretty well. I've sold some of the wrestlers already. I've already sold enough wrestlers to cover what we paid. So I know we're going to do really well on this pickup. All right, so that ET board game, I just looked it up. Looks like I'm probably going to get 10 out of it. So although nostalgic and cool, it's not that cool. But that ring, that could be a deal. And some of those wrestlers are going for like 10 to 20 bucks a piece, especially that Scott Hall with his recent passing. Freaking one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So I think we're going to do really good on that. I wouldn't be shocked. We spent 20 for everything, and I think we will turn that into 100 pretty damn easy. But we'll see how it goes.
Still waiting.
Okay, so definitely not toys, video games, or anything, but there's this old Griffin knife set. It looks like it's in mint condition. I was looking up comps. Looks like we could be in that $30 to $50 range. It was $5. Wooden handles, though. Looks just really nice. We'll see how it goes. Never sold knives before. Here we go. Changing the scope. Here we go. Now we're in the knife business. Now we're in the cutlery business. Now we're carving the meat. We're carving the wood. We got these wooden handle knives. I don't know anything about them, but $5 in it. And looks like the comps on them are like between 30 and 50. I'm in on this. And these things are like really mint. They've got the little card that says what they're all about, and it's still sealed. And yeah, they're definitely old school. So I think somebody will buy them. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're enjoying this type of stuff. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Looking for video games, we want Power Blade 2, and here we are buying some knives. Oh yeah. We are done. Finishing mileage, 20,254, and it's 12:36. So I was at it for 5 hours today, flying solo. So we never got Robert. Never got Robert. He was available towards about the back hour of this hunt, but I was on the other side of town, and I just kept seeing sign after sign after sign after sign. I'm like, I'm trying to get there, dude. Never happened. So it was just us, you guys, and me once again.
And he never picked me up. So is it really my fault that I missed today? I don't think so.
Next time, day 4? Is Robert gonna be here for day 4? I hope so. Can he get out of bed? Same bat time, same bat channel. You're gonna have to stay tuned and see if it works out. And Robert's here maybe next time.
Don't worry, guys. Day 4, I will be there. And I'll promise you, I'll guarantee it because it's already been filmed, so I know I was there. So stay tuned for next week when I'm there and the footage is better.
I haven't done the math yet on this, but we're really close to Power Blade 2, so hopefully he's here for the finale.
All right, it's time to talk math, it's time to talk stats, it's time to talk money, because money talks. At least that's what I've heard in songs.
So we got some stats from this episode from our accountant, our certified accountant, because, I mean, we're just a huge YouTube channel, so we have to have an accountant, you know, doing all this stuff. Oh, you made this much and blah, blah, blah. But here's what he said.
So, in this episode, I didn't do anything. So, Wes drove 55 miles. That's about $7.50. His car gets really good gas mileage because he has a new car, guys. So, you know, fancy.
It was only me, not Robert. We aren't paying Robert's ass to lay in bed and sleep and smash his stupid little snooze button. So $50. I was out 5 hours, $10 an hour, pay myself $50. Total spend on goods was $91.50. So that's a total expense for the day of $149. Inevitably, some asshole in the last video in the comment section, well, what about repairs on your vehicle? I have a brand new freaking car. I don't know what repairs, but I don't know what we want to throw in there. Maybe we'll throw something in there at the last episode of this series.
Now, estimated sales. This is where you make money. Estimated sales in this episode was $345, which sounds like a lot, but you have to subtract what you spent.
So our estimated profit for the day, 196 bones.
Almost $200 for being out hunting on a Saturday morning while I'm in bed. That just should prove to you that get out of bed, go hunting, make $200. Or you can just snooze and not make $200. It's up to you.
Bringing the 3-episode total to $731. And if you look at price charting, that is enough, folks, to cover Power Blade 2.
Maybe one more episode, cover those fees, maybe another episode, who knows?
You may be sitting there asking yourself, but I swear, they said Robert will be in the next episode. Does that mean the series is over and I never get to see Robert again? No, we're gonna do another episode to cover eBay fees and taxes. So next episode, episode 4 in this mini-series, I hope we do well.
This mini-series is so much fun and it gives us a freaking purpose.
We just gotta cover the fees, the taxes, and oh yeah, we are going to have the NES Holy Grail that we wanted at the beginning of the series. Yeah.
We're rolling.
Rolling? Colin Powell.
Check.
Rolling like Colin Powell. There's some funny names in politics, dude. Colin Powell, oh, he's a good one. Oh, gotta go get my Colin Powell.
Al Gore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Day 3, okay. Gotta get in the mindset.
I'm trying to think what that is. Rewards for Robert.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Records. Oh, your records. You're recording. You in bed. All right, so our accountant. Okay. How you doing? Good morning. Oh, let me pet your little doggy. Whoa, whoa. And then there's nothing at the sale, and that just happens time and time and time again. The day, you know, it kind of just ebbs and flows, but you see a Wii, and then all of a sudden, you're gonna see shit. No, I don't know what I'm saying here.